So if you didn't know, Minecraft movie hit the theaters this weekend, and man, oh man, what a weekend it had. The Minecraft movie. It is. Keep on Rising is the title of this one from Dark Horizons.
Yeah.
The final tally for the Minecraft movie seems to be in and sits around 165 million domestic.
That's crazy.
Crazy. 310 million worldwide. The box office estimates for Jared Hess's A Minecraft Movie keep on rising. The Kool-Aid movie has been rapidly pushed into production now. Keep on rising with the title now headed for a 157 million open weekend domestically and a further 144 overseas. $301 million opening weekend worldwide. David Zaslav could be here screaming from the rooftops. The numbers have shattered records left and right. It is the biggest domestic debut of the year, trouncing the 88 million start of Captain America: Brave New World. In what world do you think, John, that we would have been in 5 years ago that a Minecraft movie overtook Marvel? Crazy. Crazy. We'll get into.
Crazy.
It's also the biggest debut in the history of video game adaptations, beating the 146 million that Super Mario Brothers movie pulled in. Finally, it's the biggest opening at the box office since Moana 2 back at Thanksgiving last year. Reviews have been mixed for the title, but the audience scores have been much more generous for the PG-rated fantasy comedy that appears to be pulling in all quadrants, especially younger ones, both male and female. Reports have emerged from almost riotous screenings from the film, with wild crowd reactions to the gags and plenty of applause. The film has also been cashing in on the lack of any other family fare. That's the number one thing there.
Yep.
That's what I tell people. If you have something for families and kids with nothing else around, and you can hit, you will hit. But also the increasing trend of successful game to film adaptations: Borderlands, Mario, Sonic, Uncharted, Five Nights at Freddy's. The FX heavy film costs are relatively economical, 150 million to produce, and so is almost certain to hit profit well before it leaves theaters. It also gives hit-starved Warner Brothers Pictures a massive success story, something it desperately needs. Statham's action thriller A Working Man came in a very distant second with 7.2 million, followed by The Chosen Last Summer Part 2 with 6.7, Snow White with 6, and The Woman in the Yard with 4.5. Finn Wolfhard's horror comedy Hell of a Summer debuted to just 1.75 million, but its tiny 3 million budget means it'll be fine. Wow, lot kind of taken here, John. Holy moly, though, because like I remember when we were talking about this, and I don't know if it was you. It might have been. So you can tell me if it was or if it wasn't. But I remember saying I think the Minecraft movie, because of that, because we have the families and stuff, I think this movie could do well financially. I really think it could, because that video game and stuff too. Somebody pushed back on that and said, "Nah, I think it's going to bomb." I don't know if it was you. I can't remember.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't know.
I'm sure your eagle-eyed listeners will find the tape if I did say that.
You might have, but again, after seeing the movie, I was like, okay, because even what's hilarious is even my little one, who the 7-year-old who gave me the thumbs down when she was watching, and I said to her, I said, "Maybe they're going to make a part 2." She goes, "Why? Wasn't that good?" I go, "So you want to see part 2?" She's like, "Yeah." You want to see part 2? She's like, I didn't really mind all of it. She's like, "Some of it I really liked." I was like, "Well, what'd you give it a thumbs down for?" She's like, "That's how I was feeling at the time." I said, "Oh, okay." But so clearly it hit to not only to the 7-year-olds, but it hit to a lot of people who loved the video game. A lot of the game stuff went right over my head. Like went over my head. But it's not targeted to me. This is what I tell people all the time. This movie hit its target demo and then some. I never walked out of this saying this movie's gonna bomb. Not once. Because I said, I don't get it, really. But it's not this is not targeted for me. This is targeted for the kids. This is targeted for the Minecraft hardcore fans. And it only cost, and I know 15 years ago this was a big budget, $150 million for an almost summer movie. Warner Brothers, you don't say this recently, did a lot of things right here. Thoughts?
It's amazing. I mean, amazing to see the reaction, because the trailers were just god awful. I just didn't like the trailers at all, and I thought for sure this one wasn't going to do well. Momoa looked completely miscast. But look, sometimes you cannot. This is what I always you realize now after years of monitoring, that you just do not know what is going to hit, what isn't going to hit, and I can't I can't believe that the Snow White people aren't kicking themselves in the ass today, because that money was out there. If they'd made a better movie, if they'd had all these things lined up, the money was out there for them to make. What Minecraft is making is all of that Snow White money that was there possibly for them. And so they clearly hit on a pop culture zeitgeist type of movie, and so many people gravitated to it and went back over and over again to see it this weekend to put it at the budget that it's at. And from what I understand from a few people, I even had Geek Buddy Michael Vogel sent me a video of people reacting to certain moments. Yeah, I mean, it's just insane that the kind of people are comparing it to Avengers Endgame, which I thought was insane. So clearly, they made the right move here. They got the right people involved in it. And I hope Jared Hess, who isn't known for making big blockbusters, I hope he got himself like points on the movie, because he is going to now go into another stratosphere as a director to be considered for other projects going forward. So yeah, amazing stuff. I mean, I cheer for Momoa and Jack Black all the time. So I'm very happy to see them have a success with this one, but in no way did I see this coming to this extent.
Not to this extent.
It's not going to stop. This
could
be a billion.
I was going to say this could, if you look, it beat Mario Brothers opening weekend, and that movie made what, 1.2?
Yeah.
Something crazy. Because of the same thing. It is the only game in town for the families, and the Minecraft game was extremely popular. So people are going to be excited to see it. And the way that Mario, for me, when I saw Mario, I liked, a lot of people didn't like the Mario movie, right? And we're so like, I guess, like non-fans of Mario, right? I remember like certain critics that felt kind of the same way I did about Minecraft, didn't know what was going on, didn't have references, went right over their head. I got the references in Mario, so I really enjoyed it. So I see, if you're a Minecraft fan, why this is working out the way that it is. This movie's going to keep making money because there is nothing out there for families for quite a bit. I think, like, what is it, Lilo and Stitch maybe, or something?
Yeah, coming down the road. But yeah, nothing this weekend, because it's Warfare and the Amateur and Drop. Right. That's not the same crossover audience.
Not at
Sinners all. After that's not a crossover audience. The Accountant 2. Yeah, you're right. Nothing until probably Lilo and Stitch that's gonna, and maybe Thunderbolts on May 2nd. But like, I think this has got a clear one.
Yeah, but you can't take a 7-year-old to see Thunderbolts.
That's fair point. Yeah, exactly.
So that, like, if there's like, hey, we wanted to see something, we couldn't see anything for a little bit, but now anything's still in the theater. Yeah, that Minecraft movie, then, and because it's doing really well and more people are talking about it, more mainstream coverage on it.
Yeah,
this movie is going to continue to be a big, it's going to be juggernaut. And so, as far as Jared Hess goes, I'll tell you what his next job is going to be: Minecraft 2.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? He's because his relationship with Jack Black from Nacho Libre and other things that they've done. I'm sure Jack got him the. I don't want to say he got him the gig, but I'm sure that he put in a word or talked about it too. Jack Black, though, man, with this Jumanji, everything else too. I mean, Jack Black's the guy you want to go to for movies like this.
I mean, he was great in Mario. Right, doing his song and everything like this.
Mario, right? Yeah. You're absolutely right. As Bowser, I mean, this is the guy they made the right phone calls. I didn't love Momoa in it.
Right, that's what I hear. He's not that great.
Well, guess what? $300 million later for worldwide, they don't give a shit what I say, and they shouldn't.
What is the Momoa thing? Like, there need to be phenomenally intelligent people who explore the Jason Momoa phenomenon.
Yeah.
Because those two Aquaman movies are dog crap, in my opinion, and they made almost $2 billion combined.
Crazy.
And you got this movie that's probably going to cross $1 billion. Like, Momoa, for whatever reason, either it's him or he finds himself in these situations where people just enjoy seeing him on screen.
You remember what The Rock used to say, dude, where he's like, box office Viagra? Momoa has taken that from him.
Yes.
Momoa has taken that. And someone said something brilliant in the comments right now, and that is Jack Black as the Kool-Aid Man. 100%. 100%. That is brilliant casting, sir. Anyway, so that is a big success for one. And look, another thing though, and I was thinking, John, I remember last year with you and I on this show, discussing the box office after Furiosa and what was the movie? The one Imaginary. What was the one that John Krasinski directed? What was it called?
Isn't it?
Yeah. If
The Imaginary
that,
Friend.
yes, that one and a few others, and they
Yeah.
in May was just was like dismal. And we're
Yeah.
like, what is happening with movie theaters? Are we in trouble? And then June and picked up and we were okay.
Yeah.
But April is the exact opposite this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's almost like, because remember back in like the 2015, 2016, when the Fast movies would come out, or even Endgame or something came out in April.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, here we go. We're starting summer movie season early. Minecraft just did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just did that.
Let me ask you something. Do you think this possibly saves DeLuca and Abdi? Do you think, because they're in charge of the film division, do you think that this is something that is going to give them a longer leash now, reprieve with Zaslav? Because the rumors were that he was interviewing people to replace DeLuca and Abdi. So do you think this out of nowhere success means that they'll stay on for a little bit longer? Or is this just a flash in the pan, and then we're going to see these other possible debacles coming from them with the PTA movie and The Bride next year?
Potentially is the answer to that question, right? Because there's a lot there. If Zaslav has made up his mind and has already started the process, there's nothing you can do. But what it does do for those two is now whatever new deal they want to set up for themselves.
Yeah.
They go, well, we left and our movie Minecraft did pretty well. Guess what else? Guess what else just did really well? Sinners just crushed also. So we just had that back to back. We just had two big movies hit. And so he replaced us, but he didn't give us enough time. We did our thing. We can show you the numbers that we had. He didn't like the other stuff that we did, but we did this. And like, this is and always has been a what have you done for me lately town.
100%.
So if they get out in time and say, oh, hey, because Sinners is going to hit. Sinners is going to hit. From what I hear, it's pretty awesome.
It's already getting great reviews.
Yeah. I'm going to see it Wednesday morning. That's why I can't do the show.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
That's why I can't do the show. So on Wednesday, I'm going to see it on Wednesday morning. Dude, I'm seeing 4 movies this week. I'm seeing all the ones that you mentioned. What's the Rami Malek one?
Oh, The Amateur. Yeah, I'm going
tonight.
Yeah, I'm driving up to LA tonight to see that with Shannon, take him out for his birthday and then go see the movie with him. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Looks good.
The big movies that all the big releases that are coming out, or the releases that are coming out this week, I don't think there are any huge number movies, but I think it could be quality movies, right? Like Amateur is one I'm seeing. I'm seeing drop tomorrow.
Okay.
And that one I'm interested in because this is so I just finished up 1923 last night.
Yes.
It was a great finale. If you ever, I told you need to watch this show.
I know.
Because the ending alone, there's a scene that I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
That I want to spoil to you. Okay. There's some like, coincidental things that happen. You're like, oh, that was convenient.
Right.
But that's like a lot of his stuff,
That's
right?
Always,
always his stuff. But by the end of it, I'm like, I keep saying the same thing that I'm saying. Brendan Sklenar is a massive star. And so he is, I think this is his first movie that he's actually starring in.
Right.
This movie. So drop. So I'm curious to see how he handles it. Who's in it? Him and who else?
I forget the woman, but I love the fact that they have her being like a mom like that. You rarely see that in these kinds of movies.
Okay.
They usually go with younger women.
I know nothing about it.
Megan Fahey, who's playing the lead on this.
So I know nothing about the movie whatsoever. Okay. So I don't want to know anything. I'm just going to go into it and I'll give my out of the theater reaction on that. And then Wednesday, because I'm going in early to see Sinners, and then that night I'm going to see Warfare. So it's like 4 movies. Yeah, 4 movies this week, and it's like boom, 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 boom. There's a lot of stuff coming out right now.
Yeah, I know. Here we go. And by the way, Last of Us is this weekend. Andor is next week, or 22nd rather. So it is all happening, man.
It is. Okay, I know people said this in the comment section, and I understand it, but we have to talk about it.
What's that?
I'll tell them. All right.
What did I do?
First of all, no, you didn't do anything. First of all, give me your thoughts, everyone, on what you thought about the box office with Minecraft. Where do you stand on the movie? Do you want to see it? Did you see it? If you wanted to see it, but didn't because critics, whatever it is, does this mean with the success, are you going to go check it out? Are you going to take the kids? What say you? Put your thoughts in there. Let me know.